Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Can we give a big round of applause for the incredible Simmons Marching Band? We are here today to celebrate a major economic development right here in West Louisville, and I want to thank everybody for being here to help us welcome this really special company in this really special ceremony. Before we get started, I'd like to invite the Reverend Thomas Baker, Senior Pastor at Christ Way Missionary Baptist Church, to provide our invocation.
O Most High, ruler and supreme ruler of this world and beyond, we come humbly thanking you, praising you for the opportunity to be part of your plan. We invoke your very presence to breathe upon all that is done on this ground. Bless these grounds. Bless every person instrumental in the development and fruition of this project. Now, amplify the impact and reach on this block and in this neighborhood as we endeavor to make a better Louisville. The Louisville where all can provide for their families, where all have access to fair quality of life, where all can flourish, where all can thrive. And thriving, not determined by zip code, but by the opportunity and the spirit, intention of your spirit. Continue to bless our state, each leader, each family, each citizen, and each child for generations and generations. We ask for your blessings to extend from this place and that all communities rife with war across this nation and this world. We invoke your peace and your love. Please hear our sincere prayer. Now, Lord, we invoke your very power to complete the work, galvanize our hearts, and guide our hands, realizing that you have promised to never leave us or forsake us. You are more than able. We are dependent on you as we go and do your work. We thank you for your promise. We thank you for your power. We thank you for your presence. Hear our prayer, and we give you all the glory. In your name, I pray. Amen.
Well, thank you to Reverend Baker. Today, we're joining together to celebrate what is the biggest jobs announcement in West Louisville in at least the last several decades. This announcement is a game changer, and let me tell you, it's coming from a company that will be a true partner. These leaders are special people, and I am proud to be here this afternoon to introduce them to you. Stellar Snacks, a thriving woman-owned maker of pretzel snacks, is investing $137 million right here, and they're going to create 350 full-time jobs. This investment isn't just big, it's historic, and it was made possible by two incredible leaders. In just a minute, you'll hear from Elizabeth and Gina Galvin, the mother-daughter duo behind this innovative company. They started Stellar Snacks in 2019 to make delicious braided pretzel snacks with amazing flavors. And from the start, they have built a company that is interested in creating success far beyond their bottom line. Along with growing their company and creating hundreds of great jobs, they are dedicated to community involvement, environmental stewardship, and social responsibility and advocacy. Now, you look at those values, and I can't think of a better place for Stellar Snacks to set up here in the Commonwealth. And for far too long, we know that the people of West Louisville have been overlooked when it comes to big investments like this. Today, we are changing that. From the start of my administration, we've been determined to get big things done right here, to provide families and children who call this place home with real opportunities in their neighborhoods. And we've seen some real results. We've announced the first hospital being built in West Louisville in 150 years. We announced the expansion of Waterfront Park to West Louisville so everybody has access to that river. We celebrated federal grants that will expand high-speed internet access to every Kentucky family and business and help support technical training that the Simmons campus is going to help us with a new digital teaching and learning center. Thank you to Simmons. With my friend Tim Finley, we reopened ElderServe, which is back and serving seniors in West Louisville. We provided millions of dollars to help families have clean drinking water, including to help support the replacement of the Patty's Run flood pump station, to reduce risk of flooding to nearly 63,000 people that live in these neighborhoods, and is creating 500 jobs in this broader community over the coming years. And we launched Everybody Counts, an initiative aimed at ensuring every single graduate of JCPS either gets into higher education with the assistance that they need or has a good job before they graduate. We have not done it alone. We have amazing partners, many of which are here today. Partners like the Urban League and Sadiqa Reynolds, who keeps showing up to help Louisville each and every day. Evolve 502, which has done a phenomenal job outside and with the Everybody Counts program. Louisville Forward, JCPS, many state and local officials, our faith community, and pastors, so many of which are here today. Norton, Goodwill, Simmons College, and U of L. Great progress has been made. But for a community to really thrive, it needs really good jobs. This project is going to provide 350 great jobs right here. And while that number is great, and it is great, we know a job is more than a number. It brings dignity to an individual, it brings security to a family, it brings opportunity to the next generation. So Stellar Snack's success is part of a new era of prosperity we are seeing in Kentucky as we become a national economic leader. Kentucky has long been known around the globe for our world-class bourbon, our horse racing, and hospitality. But more and more we're being known for distribution and logistics, EV technology, and soon for making really delicious pretzels. More and more companies and business leaders are looking to us. They're looking to come to Kentucky because they know that we can get the job done, and that when we come, we introduce you to your new community. We wrap our arms around you, and we ensure that you are successful. Stellar Snacks investment here in Louisville is going to ensure more Kentucky families thrive, and that our incredible economic progress keeps rolling. Put simply, we're on the biggest, best economic development winning streak in our lifetime. Statewide, we're seeing explosive growth, over 900 private sector and new location and expansion projects, totaling a record $27.5 billion of investment in us and creating more than 48,000 good jobs. But to many of my friends that are here today, we talked about how these jobs needed to come everywhere. Every part of our state and every neighborhood in this city. I'm glad that today we're making good on that promise, but there should and there will be so much more to come. And we're making sure the future is bright for every family and not just the lucky few. Working together, we've broken record after record. The largest general fund surplus ever at $1.55 billion. The largest rainy day fund ever, $3.7 billion. The second and third best years for new wages. The record for the longest period of the lowest unemployment rates we have ever seen. And we did it all while lowering income tax and our property tax rate 3 separate times. And we are going to keep building on this progress. The Galvin's and Stellar Snacks aren't just opening another manufacturing site. They are choosing Kentucky to call home. Right here, proud Kentucky workers will operate a first-class manufacturing facility with Stellar Snacks expected to bake their first products by this time next year. This is exciting, but also so important. With great, committed partners like this family, we are working to turn 4 years of great progress into decades of great prosperity. This generation, all of us, have the opportunity to do something so special, to not just leapfrog 10 other states' economies, but to become a top 10 state economy. This is our time to get it done, to create opportunity for the future, and to make sure everyone is included and no one is left out. Scripture tells us, so continue encouraging each other and building each other up just like you are doing already. By working together and lifting each other up, we can build that better Kentucky we've always dreamed and prayed for, and it is closer than it's ever been. Now it is my honor to welcome Elizabeth and Gina to tell us more about their amazing company.
Hello, everyone. It has been a true pleasure to be here. I'm going to try to talk in the microphone. So, I'm originally from France, so I have a strong French accent, so I will try to speak as slow as possible. But you can always put your hand up, I can repeat. And I want to share something special with all of you. I learned so much from my dad, who was a risk taker and a brilliant engineer. He built suspension bridges to John Mountain, connecting cities and people, culture and ideas. At Stellar, we are bringing opportunity and community one pretzel at a time together. He taught me that nothing is impossible. Take a chance and do what you love. At Stellar, we never stop dreaming, believing, and more importantly, we never give up. We never stop trying, and we never stop learning. We are the underdog and have been since we began the journey 5 years ago, competing against the biggest CPG in the country. Our brand is the sum of our Stellar family, thriving to lead the pretzel category with better-for-you snacks, prioritizing fundamental values like diversity and inclusion, essential to our Stellar family success, drive creativity and innovation. When I arrived here in Louisville, I felt the magic, the energy of the city and the people. I knew it was the right place to build this new plant for Stellar. I'm immensely grateful and thankful to all of you for welcoming us. We are so humbled to partner with this incredible community to take Stellar to the next level and have some fun in the process. Stellar is not only going to bring the wonderful smell of buttery pretzel in the air, but smile of opportunity and hope for a better tomorrow. We have set ambitious goals, and together we will achieve them. This is my promise to you. And one thing I want to add is my favorite sentence from Oprah Winfrey. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I have a few quick words to follow my mom, but less of an enchanting accent, so thank you. I learned so much from my mom. She's the type of woman who leads the way and makes room for the next woman to follow. She's the type of mother who gives nurture to a much bigger family than her biological one. She's the type of entrepreneur who will make history and always lead with integrity first. Her story is a remarkable one. It's also one she'll never tell without thanking every individual along the way who's helped her and helped the company, centering their contributions and their involvement. When she moved to the USA, her first company, Delise Inc., was my second home. The employees were like my aunts and uncles, and the cardboard boxes were my playground. At 5 years old, I learned to pitch in, and I was surrounded by the valuable lesson of hard work. It didn't hurt that having really good snacks in my lunchbox also helped me make some friends along the way. But now, today, this next chapter and journey ahead is a phenomenal one. It has been paved by good signs, which me and my mom believe profoundly in. Delise's logo was the fleur-de-lis. It feels like every street here in Louisville is telling us, welcome to your new home. The energy of the kind-hearted, driven people in Kentucky and the creativity flowing through every street corner is aligning perfectly with our values, but also bringing us so much excitement to grow here in this community specifically. Plus, you sure know how to win a race, and in the Derby of Pretzels, we strive to be number one.
All right.
Sound good? We are proud to be a new addition to Park Hill in the heart of West Louisville, and we are committed to being good neighbors and providing meaningful impact through job opportunity and investments that will help us to flourish together in the years to come.
Good job. Thank you. Well, thank you to these incredible business owners investing in us, in this community in Kentucky. We appreciate a good accent. So I now want to introduce Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg, who's getting another big business setting up in the town that he leads.
Thank you so much, Governor. We are on quite a roll here in Louisville and throughout the Commonwealth of Kentucky. It is wonderful to be here today with some of my good friends, Senator Neal, Representatives Herron and Chester Burton, Lieutenant Governor Coleman, Councilman Philip Baker, and Elizabeth and Gina. Thank you all so much for your confidence in our city to make this amazing investment in our city. And as a runner who loves carbohydrates, what could be better than a pretzel factory in our hometown? And that's a pretzel factory in West Louisville. An investment, that's right, an investment in this community, a $137 million investment that the governor said is going to create over 300 good-paying jobs, good-paying career path jobs for families here. And to have it being made by Stellar Snacks, a company which, as you heard from Elizabeth and Gina, is a company that shares our city's values of innovation, sustainability, and diversity. And so we are so honored to welcome them to our city. And we are so excited about the momentum that is taking place here in West Louisville with this announcement today, with another great activity happening tomorrow with the West Louisville Hospital. We are committed, working hand in hand with Governor Beshear and his administration to invest in more housing, more restaurants, more medical services, more grocery stores, more jobs, more investment, period, in the 9 neighborhoods of West Louisville that have been overlooked for far too long, to make our city and our state safer, stronger, and healthier. And so, as you've heard others say today, we've got a lot here to celebrate in Louisville. But we are just so excited about what this means for our city's future. And you know, normally in Louisville, we like to toast things with bourbon. But today, we're going to have a toast with some Stellar Snacks pretzels. So Elizabeth and Gina, welcome to Louisville. Thanks for coming, and here's to the future. Cheers.
All right. We have our Commonwealth Attorney, Jarena Weathers, here with us today. You want to join us up here, Jarena? Please. I'd now like to invite Senator Gerald Neal to share a few words. Or however many you choose.
Thank you, Governor. Yeah, I'm going to break protocol just slightly because I want to formally welcome Elizabeth and Gina to the 33rd Senatorial District and give them a big hug. I'm excited. I know you all are excited as well. and all has been said here, but this is big. This is really big. This is a game changer in the lives of a number of people, but particularly in this particular area of the West End as well. So when the governor shows up, he always brings a little sunshine. Can't you see the sun? The governor's brought some sunshine again. I got to say this because every time this governor shows up, he brings something of value with his messages. And he's showing us the work that he's provided for not only the Commonwealth is now and has been coming to this district as well. And I'm very much appreciative of that, Governor. Thank you so very much. And of course, yes. And of course, there's our mayor who has, I didn't know you was a runner. So he has tremendous energy. Now I begin to understand why he's every place I look. So I want to thank our mayor and everybody else that's up here and everybody who's had something to do with this. You know, sometimes we take things for granted. We may say that not enough is being done. But the fact of the matter is, when you see something like this happening, you see the intentionality associated with this. This is not just about stellar snacks. This is not just about an individual trying to make a buck. This is about someone trying to impact lives. And this is big, and it's intentional. And guess what? It's intentionally in this district. So I want to thank Elizabeth and Gina for their work, for them being intentional about this and bringing hope in places where you would think something would not sprout in terms of vegetation, and for the governor bringing sunshine and you joining us in that. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Now we'll hear from Representative Keturah Herron.
To Governor Beshear, Lieutenant Governor, and to Mayor Greenberg, Senator Neal, Councilman Baker, and to our other elected officials here, and our leaders at Stellar Snacks, and all our other honored guests, today is truly a special moment for our community and for our Commonwealth. I am proud to be part of it, and I'm even more proud that West Louisville is playing a starring role. It's not every day that we get to celebrate the biggest economic development project that we have ever seen. I want to thank Governor Beshear and my fellow local and state officials for their work in making the announcement possible. And I really appreciate Stellar Snacks for taking advantage of West Louisville's potential opportunities. Kentucky has had a remarkable economic development run when you look back over the last 2 to 3 years. This success hasn't been in just 1 or 2 counties or in one specific region. It's been widespread, and that tells me that we are doing something right in our state. West Louisville has been on a roll itself, and that tells me that we're also doing something right here in Louisville and particularly in West Louisville. From Goodwill and Norton Healthcare's new opportunity campus and the extension of Waterfront Park, we are on our way towards the completion of that, and now we can look forward to seeing this new facility rise up and become another symbol of prosperity and hope. As Stellar Snacks looks ahead to hiring, I want to make clear that you won't find any other hardworking individuals or people or more dedicated people than those who call West Louisville home. It means a lot that the company officials have already indicated that they are willing and will be making the residents of West Louisville a priority in the hiring process. And I want to say, if that holds true, I will tell you that you will be amazed by what we will see that this company will do and what impact that will make for our community. In ending, let me say that I believe that what we are celebrating today is more just a major economic development project. This and the other projects that I have mentioned are the literal concrete foundation of a brighter future. We aren't just talking about making things better, we are actually doing that. And that means so much to me and those who live here in House District 42 and in West Louisville. Today is a milestone moment, and I am convinced that there will be others like this soon. There are better days ahead, and we deserve no less. Thank you.
And now the councilman welcoming Stellar Snacks to his district, Councilman Philip Baker.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to District 6. We're going to wake up. I'm excited. I stand before you excited. I mean, I truly have, as we welcome Stellar Snacks to our beloved city. So I first want to say thank you, Gina and Elizabeth, to our mayor and every stakeholder who's up here, and most importantly, to our phenomenal governor and his administration for his continued commitment to bring economic development opportunities to all citizens. I repeat, all citizens, but in particular, those living west of 9th Street. Let's give him one more hand. Come on. We've seen our community spirit shine brightly through good times and through challenging times. But today, we all come together to celebrate a beacon of opportunity, a new company that is choosing to call Louisville home. It's a new day. The arrival of Stellar Snacks marks a new day of progress, prosperity, and potential for this very community. This company sees in Louisville what we have always known, a vibrant, welcoming community with a rich history and a bright future. And again, it's a new day. With new jobs from our neighbors, a boost to our local economy, and the chance to further, can't lose the speech now, a chance with new job opportunities from our neighbors, a boost to our local economy, and the chance to further invest in a unique character that makes not only this district, but Louisville so special. It's an opportunity for us to showcase our city's diverse talent. So I'm excited to say that you're going to give West Louisville residents a priority on employment at this facility and the remarkable skills that we possess. Louisville has always been a place where hope thrives, where dreams take root, and where hard work and determination lead to success. So as we stand here on this new day, I ask that you embrace the opportunities. I ask that you embrace Stellar Snacks. And I ask for you to all to embrace the opportunity it brings. Support our neighbors and weave their success and our success in the fabric of our city. So let's again welcome supportive community that we've always been, and let's welcome Stellar Snacks to our neighborhood. Thank you.
Well, today we were able to introduce these great business owners to their councilman, their state representative, their state senator, their lieutenant governor, their governor, and just about everyone else who will represent them. They'll also, in a chance, get to meet a Louisville legend in Darrell Griffith, another Louisville legend in J. Michael Brown, my good friend that I wouldn't be here without, and so many of our incredible faith leaders that lead this broader community in so many ways. Thank you all for being here today to welcome this company. This is a great day for West Louisville, but there are going to be more to come. The last group I want to make sure I thank is our Cabinet for Economic Development. We gave them a mission that when we,
Come on, y'all.
that when we meant that we were going to bring jobs everywhere, we meant we were going to bring jobs everywhere. And it meant being intentional day in, day out, looking for that special company like Stellar and finding this incredible opportunity for 350 new jobs in this facility right behind us. So once again, let's thank Elizabeth and Gina. Now let's hear again from our great Simmons College band.